but you gotta eat a taco. Let's eat this and get out of here, man. I'm getting full.
I'm gonna have
I don't want to eat any more tacos. Feeling comes up. It comes up quick.
I hit the taco wall.
Yeah. Ugh. Boom. Take like one sniff of it. You're like, this tastes like dog shit.
Of course, I found the girthiest taco that they had in the
Oh.
bag.
There's sweetheart. Mm-hmm.
Let's take a minute out of our day and watch some Garbage Time.
Sports fans, it's garbage time.
This week we're taking a look at the passionate world of video gaming. Should video games be considered a sport? Yes, video games should be considered a sport. They are rooted in competition, involving athletic ability, requiring practice and physical activity, taking place in stadiums, and are cheered on by die-hard fanatics. Video games and the nerds that play them check all the required boxes. There's competition, wins and losses.
Hello, and welcome to this week's segment of Sean in the Woods. So the last 2 weeks, someone has traded a wide receiver to my opponent. And they've gone off on Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football and have been the reason I've lost by like 1.5 points or 2 points. This has to stop. If anyone trades Pete, a wide receiver this week, when no one is looking at the draft party, I will pee in your drink. Just a little. But enough. It's my promise to you. So, thank you. Have a good day.
I'll try to keep an eye on the chat.
We're live.
Okay. I'm not ready. All right,
Welcome-
Podcast Mayhem.
Welcome to episode 41. Here we are.
41. Here we are. We're here.
After some
We're
technical
here.
difficulties in the taco shack, we've made it.
Yeah, we're doing things. We're an hour behind schedule, at least. Maybe an hour 10.
Oh my god, we are.
But, so, whoops. We'll just blame Sean. He's not here right now. We'll just blame him since he's not here.
I blame Sean.
So, yeah, dang it, Sean. It's all your fault.
Sean was here. He might pop in and out. Now that the episode's actually rolling, though, he actually might not. So we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I think I have everything that we need. I have the dice, and I think that's all I need. I think I'm good.
You have the right dice?
I have a die. It's blue. It's the same one I've been using.
Like, oh no, these are the love dice.
Oh, yeah.
It just says blow.
Oh, no. This is turning into a different kind of episode. We're saving that.
I'm calling that segment "Make Pete Poor."
Hey, man, it's for a good cause. It's really not that much money. It's okay.
It's like $23 right now through 8 weeks, so we're okay. I just think I'm really bad at guessing scores, or NFL people
You are very bad.
Yeah, or NFL people just are blowing me out of the water, and projections don't matter.
Yeah. All the points are made up, and none of it matters, basically.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Well, we're here. We
roll.
made it, episode 41.
Let's roll that intro.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the intro. We're covering
Oh,
chicken
boom!
nuggets and
I blew up. Oh, episode 41. Holy No more nuggets.
Yeah, man.
The nuggets are gone.
No more. It's okay. I think I'm okay not having any chicken nuggets for a while. I'm feeling pretty good not eating any chicken nuggets after last week.
I'm Chick-fil-A'd out for sure.
Like, it's key. Like, no one's gonna come on tonight. It's just us, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh well. Thought Kiefer or Sean would be here. They let us down.
Did you
yet
post on
again.
Discord? We're up.
I am right now, in case anybody wants to join. Yeah. So you want to get into standings?
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. All right. Oh, I didn't fix that slide. We'll be
Is it
fixing.
from last week?
No, it's the right one. It's just not proportional.
Oh.
All right.
so
Live
we'll break it
editing
down.
going on
Yeah.
here.
Break it down real quick. So, last week we made the whole episode about how Joe was. Sean's in and out. He's like, yeah. We made the whole episode about how Joe lost to Kiefer, and we were so happy. And at 1 a.m. that night,
Oh, it was horrible.
we had a stat correction that made Joe actually beat Kiefer.
By giving him a sack.
Yeah. So it was like a 3-point swing. And Joe ended up winning. So he's still undefeated due to that stat correction, which is total BS, in my opinion. But I just wanted him to lose, so it's okay. And then Timmy's still undefeated as well. He's 8-0. He had a good week the past couple weeks. And then
well.
Sean, yeah, his team's coming together. He started off like really slow, and he's been winning or scoring more points each week. So at the beginning when he was like 4-0, I was like, man, this isn't even cool. He's got like 100 points against.
Yeah, it's been really bad before, and
but
now he's actually turned it on.
Yeah, he's doing good. So he's 8-0, and then Sean's doing pretty well, 6-2. Me and Angel 5-3. Sully is the lone 4-4 guy right there, at the 500 mark, and then you and Terry are 3-5. With that upsetting loss by like less than a point to Sully.
Neither of us
right?
deserved to win. It was half a point or something like that, but we both had
Yeah,
like
it was
56
close.
points. It was a horrible
But-
game.
But you never know. A stat correction might happen right after this episode, and you just need like, if you get like a tackle or he loses, a tackle or something. So you never know, So that's a close one. A stat correction could change that. We'll see what happens. And then Derek and Kiefer at 2-6, barely clinging on to playoff hopes, and then Justin and Steven at 1-7, which statistically I'd say eliminates them from the playoffs.
I think so too.
This season, so
They're playing
Justin and Steven,
playing for draft picks.
yeah, playing for that consolation bracket where you can choose your draft pick position is probably what will be
He's
happening
back.
for those two. He's back, Sean. Barely on the playoff hopes.
Hello. Hello.
What is that?
It's the podcast.
The stream
Yeah.
in the background.
I muted it.
All right.
I muted it.
Oh, I think my new headphones might have been causing interference.
No, well, that's okay. We'll see what happens. Now you're here and clear, and
Yep. Hold on. Wait for this. Okay, there we go.
Oh, we're upside down.
Oh, hey, we're here.
It fixed.
All right.
I'm not upside down.
No, you're good, bro.
Okay.
Good. Good to
All right,
go.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna try this until it lags again.
All
Hello,
right,
everybody.
episode 41.
Episode
Podcast
41. We got Sean.
35, 41. I'm Sean. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
You're
Try to
always
be a happy
welcome.
person. What are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking some what is this called?
LaCroix.
No,
LaCroix
it's
with a hint of Java.
it's espresso. What is it called? Espresso tonic. That's what it is.
Does it have alcohol?
No, it's just espresso and carbonated water.
Do you not have any like hard liquor?
I'm out of beer and out of anything at the house right now. I need to restock.
I just like
Halloween emptied me out, so
Oh,
I was just handing out
Halloween
bottles.
meow. You
I was
said
handing-
meow.
handing bottles out to kids at the door.
Halloween.
This is what we
Had a great
do
time.
in the boonies of
Emptied
Nashville.
meow.
They had a great time. The kids were having a good time, so it was worth it. They all
What
went
are
to
you-
bed early.
What are you drinking?
Oh, thank you for asking. Rum and Coke. Rum and Pepsi.
Mm.
Whiskey and Pepsi.
With
just keep
one of
we
the
just keep changing it.
one of the
Yeah,
brown linkers.
yeah, brown thing and lighter brown thing.
What about you, Pete?
I've got out of my fancy boot, I've got a Shiner Oktoberfest.
Man, I might go. I didn't look in the fridge down here in the Bobcat Lounge. Maybe I have some beers.
Go
down here.
take a
I'm gonna go
look. Usually
Go look.
there used to be Trulies in there at some point. He'll be back in just a minute or two, folks. Hopefully there's a beer for him so he can enjoy it. Yeah, so I've got this one, but I also got some wine on deck when I finish this guy.
That koozie, man.
It's great. We're going to get you all texting up
should
when
get
you
two
get
of
down
them.
here.
You should get
So
two of
unfortunately, no beer, but I did find some Truly.
them. Oh yeah, that's
It's
good
just from when
beer.
I don't normally drink these, so
Well,
not a huge fan, but I'm gonna drink it.
your partner can't drink them, so you're good.
I know. I think they're hers actually, or
That's
maybe somebody else.
PPI.
All right, let's get into the Donut Lord.
Yeah, break it down for us,
Yeah.
Pete.
All right, we still got Angel at the top. However, Pacifico has slidden all the way down to 5th place after a loss. Joe and I and Derek are both sitting up at the top in the top 4. Donnie, you
Leading
also
Pacifico.
slid down a bit. You went from 2nd to
did.
6th, right?
I did, and if anyone looked, I lost my matchup against, I think I was playing against Kiefer also in the Donut Lord, and I lost by less than a half a point, so it was a pretty close match.
That's a big slip. However, I think I looked, and Pacifico had been on a 5-game win streak from like the time when he was in last place. So he'd been cruising pretty steadily. We got Timmy down into 7th. We got Sully in 8th, and Sean also down into 9th. You must have had a loss too. Kiefer moving up to 10th with Justin.
Losses don't matter, right?
They
the
do
matchups.
They do matter.
I thought the matchups meant nothing. I keep sorting by total points.
No, this is a
real best ball.
true best ball league. It's based on your record.
I thought best ball is designed to remove some randomness, but there's still matchups.
Yes.
Okay.
Best ball means that it just takes
I
the
believe
best
you.
score on your
I
team.
believe you, Donnie. I believe you.
We need a Donnie in the Woods episode to explain best ball to Sean.
Okay, I'll
No,
work on
I
that.
understand it perfectly now.
I don't know if
I
you-
just
I don't
wish
know
it
if
were
you-
different.
It just puts your
don't know
best
if
lineup in
you-
there, and you can't do any moves. And so if your
But there's still
quarterbacks,
matchups.
if your quarterbacks are all injured, and then you're
Yep.
screwed.
Yeah.
There's still matchups. You could have your best week of the season, but you're constantly going up against another person who has their best week of the season.
Did you play against Kiefer or Justin? Because they're now in 10th and 11th place.
I have no idea.
Which I think also Justin is in 11th place in both leagues now.
I just
Nice.
have been going down. Each week I've had a red down arrow. I can't just stay the same. It's just like 7 weeks in a row. I think.
Do you want a diagonal down arrow next time? Which way would you like to go?
No, I like to just
So
see Terry and even Steven's staying in place. He doesn't have a down arrow. I envy Steven.
So I will say, Sean, right now that you are 3-5, and you're only 1 game behind getting in the playoffs right now. So just
That's
keep
fine.
chugging along. You
I don't want
got it.
another trinket to have to carry around with me whenever I move.
Yes, you do. That's all
Oh,
you
I
want.
like the shirt. Like
That's all it is. It's a shirt, maybe a small trophy, but mostly
there's
the
a small
shirt.
trophy. Yeah, I don't have it with me. It's in my car. All right.
I just want
sorry.
the hockey jersey. I want to do Zamboni Mayhem and get a
I
hockey jersey.
don't have it with me. Sorry.
All right. So that is the Best Ball Mayhem. It's going pretty well. I think everyone's pretty even except Angel's just demolishing us. He's like, I think lost one round, one matchup, 1 week.
Right.
All right,
Who does he even
Fad.
have?
I have no idea. I'm honestly not paid much attention to the
Yeah,
Best
well,
Ball.
You can't pull up Sleeper on a website. It's like a app only thing. Like, so
Yeah.
Sleeper's not what you guys want to switch to, right?
No,
It's, what's the other? What's the other
Flea
one?
Flicker.
Flea Flicker. Okay.
Yeah, Flea Flicker.
We're not
It's the
getting.
most-
I think we moved to Sleeper before we moved to Flea Flicker again. But
think-
Sleeper does have a website that I do use occasionally.
Yeah, I think
Probably not
think
on your
we-
phone. Probably on
desktop.
yeah, desktop is actually pretty good for the sleeper.
There's one
Sleeper.
person watching. There's one person watching our stream. It could be me because I'm watching the stream.
I put in the chat to send messages for send out
I
your
saw
questions
that.
for Sean.
It alarmed me. At least I would know how to answer the Brandon Cooks question because he's my player, and at least I know that Deion Jackson, oh gosh, is not an IDP.
Yeah, I needed a safety this week, so I'm glad I picked him up.
We'll get there.
Pretty good pickup.
Do we have any trades this week?
I don't think so.
Zero
No.
trades.
You
Zero
know,
trades.
we didn't. We skipped
lot of
over
offers.
a trade. We did skip over a trade last week. It was like a Derek trade maybe or something, and we didn't even
Nice.
talk about it. So. Sorry, Derek. Sorry.
He's not
I don't
watching from
remember.
the toilet, but apparently
Yeah, I don't
Angel
remember.
listens to us on his drive into work.
He's gotta watch
Yeah.
us.
So
It's not the
Timmy's
same.
Timmy just got out of school like 30 minutes ago, so he's probably driving right now listening.
That'd be great if
Uh,
Timmy could just give us a call. And we
Yeah,
can
Timmy, if you're listening, just call in now.
come on, buddy.
All right, so we're gonna get into some Fab Mayhem.
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, let me find the button. Fab Mayhem,
Fab Mayhem.
brought to you by the cute Fab girl with pink glasses.
That's actually Sean's sister, his hot sister. So I'm glad she could join us. Thanks, Sean's sister, for coming and photographing that. All right, Josh Palmer went to
Hey!
Pete for $10. Wide
I admit,
receiver.
I don't know who. I don't. So I was.
I'll
was
let you
seeing,
know.
like-
Wide receiver, Los Angeles Chargers. There you
Yes.
Okay, I know that much.
The
but,
wide
like,
receiver one for the Los
I
Angeles
didn't
Chargers.
understand why people were all like, was there an injury or a trade? Like, what's going on?
Mike
Yeah,
Williams
I
is
mean-
out for 4 weeks, and Keenan Allen
Yeah.
has yet to be seen, and
Oh,
also
no,
had a
wait, no,
further
I-
setback to his hamstring.
Oh, I looked into this. I thought when I looked into it, Keenan Allen was expected to still play next week. So I was like,
Today it was
Why
announced
are
that he
people-
had
He's
a setback.
oh.
Yeah.
But
I
today was past waivers cleared, so
Yeah.
maybe
mean, it was
his
only-
price would have gone up.
It was only $10, so it's fine. That's not bad.
I gotta
That's
save
good
my
picks, though.
100. I just watched last week's video. I just gotta give 100 fab to Kiefer with James Robinson. He said he'll take the deal.
I think that's a good
He did
deal
say
for
that.
you.
It is a good deal. You should
Don't
do it.
tell him don't say it's a good deal for me. Also, can you just give the guest a second to evaluate a live trade next time, Johnny?
I was joking. I didn't think you would actually like immediately
fine.
like be like, "Did I?"
I told him
But,
to ask for
it's fine.
more. I told him to get Tyreek from you. So
Yeah. I mean, I posted about that in our league chat. Like, I showed the vast.
it was
difference
one of
between
the
trade
funniest.
value.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
That
one of
was
the
a great-
funniest posts I've seen in a long time.
He's
It
left.
was.
He's left.
It was good.
He's leaving the trade open though. So, like, if Tyreek gets injured, it's still not worth it. Like, even for the season, because we're keeper league. But if Tyreek literally dies, knock on wood, like, then I'll be like, except Kareem Hunt, except. Kareem Hunt."
Just keep him away from his kids, and he'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't like that, but
So
I mean, it's like I'm trading Tyreek Hill for Kareem Hunt. Like, they're both not winners when it comes to like physical abuse of others.
yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
bad.
But we don't talk about that here.
Yeah.
We don't
We're-
condone that
we don't-
here.
we don't- no
we are
way.
family friendly.
We're all about the game.
However,
keep
we
it on
are not
pitch.
safe
Keep it on the
for
pitch.
kids. This podcast is
Yeah.
not good for kids.
Yeah. Oh, did we
No.
Did you find out who Jack Johnson or whatever was on the list?
Yeah, he sings banana
Yeah,
pancakes.
Yeah.
I
He's like a
none
famous
of what you just
musician.
said answers anything that I had questions about.
He pretends like it's the weekend.
Wait, that can't be the name of the guy. I'm not gonna go back.
He's
All right.
He's
you
Hawaiian.
You can't see it.
Oh.
All right, next on the Fab Mayhem list, Nick Bolton, linebacker with the Chiefs,
Oh,
to another homer pick by Angel for $9,
So-
outbidding Sully, who only bidded $0.
So I
Good
play
job.
I play Angel.
Sully
this
trying to be
week.
sneaky with them freemium bids.
Yeah.
I play Angel
And
this week. I need to see what this is about.
so Nick Bolton's about to go off. Is
So
that what
you
you
don't
think?
want me to trade Angel a wide receiver this week, is what you're saying?
Unless you want pee in your beer at draft night. So
it's only if they play Monday or Sunday night. That's the rule.
It's like that was the worst part about it. It's like, oh yeah, I think I got this, and then they would just score like 28 points on Sniffer and Minif. So
I
it looks
should
like he's
trade
just streaming.
Kadarius Toney, is what you're saying.
No, well, fine. Yeah, please do. Please do. If you, that guy's not doing anything. So I don't know what he's. I mean, I guess the guy's been doing fine. He's been getting high single-digit tackles. It's not like he has an IDP buy, so we'll see how it goes.
Sean thinks you've been ripped off.
No, no.
Wait, I will say, Angel is the most fab poor, so I was surprised at this $9 bid for an IDP. That's just I was surprised at it. Someone else that I was surprised was Isaiah Likely was kidnapped by Joe's team for $7, beating Angel with his $3
$3 bid.
So, yeah. So he went 3 for Isaiah Likely, but $9 for Nick Bolton. So, bold strategy. And then Jeff Wilson, the new Dolphin, traded from the 49ers, went to Derek for $6. Pete was trying to get that one, but he lost out with his $4 bid.
I thought I had a higher bid, so I was surprised to see it didn't. I was surprised to see Sam Ellinger still on my bench this morning.
I'm surprised that you didn't keep him as your keeper quarterback because he was your guy.
He's my
Texas.
dude.
Yeah.
But the Colts are a mess right now, so I don't want anything to do with that. They've gone from they've gone from very interesting to very terrible.
Matt Ryan was the QB, right? On the Colts.
And then Carson Wentz the year before, and then
he was.
Yeah. They should just go back to beef brisket.
I'm talking about this year. Phillip Rivers used to be on.
Oh, that's right. They had
What team?
Rivers.
My question is, what team is Matt Ryan on? The player I played.
He is now. Okay. He will never play again, probably for the Colts, unless they want to pay him more money. They have an injury clause in his contract where if he's injured, he doesn't have to get paid as much. So it's likely that he'll never play another down for them.
I heard about that. They didn't like his performance, so they might as well just go that route.
Yep, since he got injured, they're going to probably go that route. Yep, so Jeff Wilson went to Derek. I don't know that he'll be great this week, but between him and Mostert, that should be fun. I think that nice little reunion going on.
Yeah, it's cool they got to get back together again. They played really well together in San Fran, so we'll see what happens out there in Miami. And then C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the safety with the Eagles, did go to Pete for $5. With Fab Poor Steven losing his bid of $0.
Sorry,
Steven.
Sorry, Steven.
Yeah. Newly acquired wide receiver for the Bears, Chase Claypool, did go to Angel for $3, beating out Steven's big bid again of $0. So, sorry, Steven.
I gotta see what Steven's got. Give him like 80 fab just for like someone.
So this Justin Fields, Terry's just grasping at straws.
He's not doing so bad. I put in a bit of 0 for Justin Fields. If you look,
I mean I do see that.
You were quite generous with your 0 bid, even though you have all of the fab in the world. I don't know what you're holding on to it for.
The thing is, it didn't. I put in for a few quarterbacks. This Justin Fields, like I've seen that they've changed. He's on Chicago, right?
Yeah.
They've changed the way they do things there, and like their offense is different.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Justin Fields personally, but I hope he does well for Terry.
You weren't a big fan of Jalen Hurts when you traded me to him.
Oh, I was a big fan of Jalen Hurts always. That's why I had him.
Yeah, you weren't a big fan of Justin Herbert when you traded him to me too.
I'm a big fan of all my players.
On Donnie, hold on to your quarterback, all right?
Hey, I made a bunch of moves over the past couple years, and now I have Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, Nick Chubb, and insert other person. So.
Yeah, well, you didn't mention anyone that I traded you.
Also, we were going to get more. You ruined more watermelons for us.
How's James Conner?
Everyone was going to get rewarded for all of their transactions last week, but everyone's going to make a transaction, but the person that makes the most transactions couldn't even make a transaction.
Yeah. So
I get berated if I do too many transactions. I get berated if I do no transactions. Like,
well, if you look at the transactions, you're getting up there again, buddy. Okay. Like, I don't even know where all these things are moving.
I have to explain. I have to explain everything in detail. So, Donnie, when you pick up a player on Monday, and then on Tuesday you drop that player, and then on Wednesday you drop the player that you picked up to drop that player, and then on Thursday you read the latest Reddit thread and drop the player that you picked up on Wednesday to drop the player that you picked up on Tuesday. That's too much. Okay, you can pick up people,
and then pick up Dearness Johnson.
Yeah, but when I do the best pickup thing, I have an Excel sheet out, and I'm like. And I put everyone in their team, and then who picked them up, and then I sort by who picked them up, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot of teams. I wonder if this is everyone. And then I count it, and it's only 11. I'm like, oh man, who didn't do any transactions the whole week? It was probably like someone on like deployment or something. Yeah. Or like, and then I found it's Donnie, the one who usually has like at the end of the season, it's like he has 185 transactions, and the next person has like 88.
Listen.
So if everyone does a transaction in a week, we get, what did I call it, Pete?
Watermelons.
Multi-melon.
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 It's like,
I guess we'll never.
You'll find out.
It's like multi-ball on pinball.
Yes, it's more melons than you can imagine as possible.
Well, maybe it'll happen eventually one of these days.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We got maybe close. We got this close to perfection.
I think a lot of teams have made a move this week, so maybe this week. Maybe. You never know.
I don't see your name on there yet.
Me?
Oh, you picked up Deion Jackson.
Yeah, I got the safety with the
Colts,
with the Washington football team.
the Commanders.
Yeah. They command.
All right, so
they got Darius Geis on their team, right?
I got carrying on. I got the sauce for 5 with Steven getting 0.
Can we explain to anyone? I understand what you're talking about. Explain to anyone else who the sauce means.
Sauce Gardner. Why is he called the Sauce?
Is that his name? Is Sauce?
Yeah, his name is Sauce.
Like his parents?
No, his name is CJ, but he goes by Sauce.
Okay.
Also, he does have a hot sauce, I think, or like a barbecue sauce on the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're down to Legarius Sneed.
Chase Claypool we forgot about, but that's okay.
No, I did. I went over
you
all
mentioned,
of this. You weren't listening.
You even got the QBs.
I'm never listening. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Pete got another IDP for $1. Angel wanted that homer of a pick, but he only bid 0, so he didn't get it.
Angel was going for the Chiefs stack on defense.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be a homer. I've been trying for Amon-Ra and Swift. So you spent 16 this week, Pete, on 3 different people.
Yeah.
And then you picked up someone else. Have you been streaming IDP? Is that why you picked Gardner Johnson, or do you got someone on buy?
I have someone on buy, but I've been streaming them. IDP.
Oh, and Sneed.
I have been following IDP stats and trying to figure out kind of like where to go, and I haven't quite hit a homer yet with it yet.
That's my secret path of success. Everyone ignores them, but I usually have 2 very solid people that I reach for in the draft.
I lost by half a point this last game, and Sully had a defender that scored like 15 points. Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys, that's why I was so upset. We'll talk later, maybe in the NFL news. Roquan Smith.
Yep. All right, let's show some fab remaining. We got some bar graphs for you, gentlemen, and that have not been appropriately sized yet. So we'll fix that. Live editing.
It's okay, man. It's an amateur.
We appreciate.
As you can see here, there are a lot of poor people, and then there are Sean and Kiefer. And Kiefer still has more money than Sean, it looks like, but everyone else is getting poorer, except for Derek as well.
Yeah.
At this point, it's becoming a novelty.
No money.
Where I'd normally put like 3 or 6 or 11 in for a bid, I'm like, I just want to keep my 100.
You're gonna try. You're gonna try to just keep it the whole season.
Yeah, I want that golden bill at the end of the season. Like, I don't think I'll get there because, like, I've been lucky to avoid injuries, but it's gonna end pretty soon.
Does Kiefer even have one of those? Did he get one?
Yeah, the first year we handed him out, he didn't spend any fab. So
he's the only one that has.
I think he got a couple more too because like we had that rivalry week.
I got my fab right here.
The golden bills. Yeah, those aren't gold though. Those are
I will trade you
ugly light green.
I will trade you some 2020 fab.
Donnie, you got to pay up. Although I feel like you'd have to get 100 before you can get 1 cent.
Yeah, no, it was 100 to 1, right? Isn't that the
transaction? Well, it's 1/100 of a cent.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna go. No, we're gonna go with like the PlayStation 5, like that will get put up on the shelf and we'll get all dusty, and then by the time Kiefer's like 80, he'll be able to afford it.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Okay, let's say what is he like 30? Okay, at the youngest, let's say he's 30. So 50, he's not, but like 50 years from now, he'd be 80. At most, he'd have 5,000 fab, which would be like $5. Not even $5.
It's like 50 cents.
No, 50.
Do we get fabflation? Like, does it get inflated with the markets? And
500 is 5 cents, so 5,000 would be
5 years.
Yeah, dude, it's not happening. Right?
He could just start trading for fab.
You have to trade it for favors as a draft party.
He could collect because of favors. That's a good point. He may be able to do it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, at the next Top Golf.
So many KJs.
He'll like be splashing the cash around, so we throw our game.
KJ's all over the place. He'll be. We're doing the draft at Kiefer's place this year.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for my tent. You guys can't even believe you guys are gonna be inside thinking you're sitting pretty, and I'm gonna have this luxurious tent.
It's just like a dirty white sheet over a.
It's what a tent is.
I'm gonna sleep I'm gonna try and sleep in the Cloffice.
Cloffice? I think the Cloffice is the place to be. I agree.
I think as long as Steven is upstairs somewhere, I'll sleep in the Cloffice.
We when we were at Terry's, Alex set up the camera and was gonna just leave it live the whole time, 24/7 live camera like Big Brother house. But it felt weird after like.
Can we have we have a confessional room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could. If we have multiple cameras, yeah.
Someone threw an ice cube at me. I'm so sad.
We should do a confessional room where people walk in there and they like start the GoPro or something, and they're like, "Sean's annoying the shit out of me."
That'd be pretty funny. We got to do that.
He didn't wash his hands after he definitely took a shit, and this is the second time he's done that.
He's like, touched my drink. It tasted like pee a little bit, just a little bit.
Or like when he handed me my drink, he handed it like this.
Sean mixed my mixed beverage with his finger.
The alcohol kills everything. All right, we're gonna get to 1 hour with this episode without even any nugs, just to distract us.
Oh, okay. So we're on to the
for Sean's 6-shooter in a caboose.
Oh.
Hold on, let me play the video.
Hoping he doesn't make a mistake every week.
Best pickup of the week.
Well,
yeah, Sean, you want to break these down since you're here?
Yeah, I didn't want to speak during the intro because it has intense music.
It does have some intense music.
Everyone that has been picked up in the week, I used to do this on my own just so I would know what people are going for and what they're doing, and it's quite the edge. All right. But
yeah, you recognize I've been streaming IDP, so you must be watching.
Yeah, now I share it with everyone just to acknowledge the best person, the worst person, and then someone who they picked up and didn't quite have the courage to use and went off. So most points this week was Evan Ingram.
Ingram.
tight end. 11.5 is not bad for a tight end.
And
especially
now
when
he's been dropped as well.
Oh, well, maybe he was filling in for a bye week because we know what tight end Angel has. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've thought about like what I could do to trade for him. I'm like, no, there's literally nothing you could give the man.
No. Angel will never drop him or Mahomes ever.
You can't.
Yeah.
I have heard from Joe that the only quarterback he would trade for would be Mahomes. So they could probably
Lamar,
swap
right?
quarterbacks, yeah.
He'd take Jalen Hurts if Lamar got broken. But I think Jalen Hurts is here to stay on Sean's team. Okay, so next is least points. So this is someone who got picked up and didn't do so well.
Your slide is up now.
So Justin, yeah, I got the. So Justin, who's playing against me, he picked up Juwan Johnson.
Not Jack Johnson.
Justin picked up Juwan Johnson right before the game, and I was kind of worried about this because he went off the week before. Like, he's on the Saints, and Saints doesn't have that many receivers right now. Yeah, but he kind of sucked for him. I always feel bad putting tight ends on these slides, but I mean, well, I'm just going to leave it to wide receivers and running backs, but he stunk it up for Justin. Justin still lost. Sorry, Justin. By the way, it's the former champs match. That should be a thing.
Oh yeah, that should be a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Like former champs that play each other. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We should do that, Pete. We should start doing that.
You should pay attention to those things since you have so much free time.
Yeah, let us know. I like that idea though.
Yeah, talking to him, I was talking to you.
To Sean, right?
No, no.
Do I have? Does it look like I have free time?
You're not running the podcast anymore. All you have is free time, apparently.
Listen, I make all the graphics mostly, and then also do a lot of other things.
You're
Very
busy converting your bus into a podcast bus, and like it's just gonna roam the country so you can do this live.
Which bus?
I should do
4 of them.
I only have 2 buses right now.
He did try and get me to buy a bus recently, though, so that we could be bus buddies.
Wait, is it running? Was it running, or is it just a shell? Was the engine working?
It was a working bus.
No, it was running. I sent it to him. I was like, Pete, go buy this so we could be bus buddies.
How much?
And he didn't want to do it. It was like 20 grand or something.
Yeah, but you come to you can come to
God.
Texas and we can share it together.
God. I would have been like, yeah, if it was like 2,500 not
Bro,
2,500 grand, 2,500.
A bus right now without an engine's like $5 grand. Like you're not gonna find one.
And you have 2 of them just sitting on your property?
Yeah.
You have 10 grand in Volkswagen buses just sitting on your property. One is a kid's jungle gym, and the other one is just sitting there.
Yeah, it's like putting money in the savings account.
If his kids don't destroy it, which they won't, it just matures over time.
Exactly.
Right? Are any of them protected from the weather, or are they just open to the elements?
Yeah, they had
all covered.
Paint.
They're all covered.
Which one's supposed to run? The one that's in the front,
or
the one or the jungle gym?
No, not the jungle gym. That's yard art right now. So that's gonna be the fire pit yard ornament. So
you are delightfully you are delightfully tacky.
You promised me we weren't gonna have this many. Okay, so
I got rid of a bunch.
Most bench points.
Let's go to most bench points. So this is the player that got picked up and went off on the person's bench. Is this another tight end?
Yes.
So
Buffalo Bills, I think.
It's 7 points isn't that much, and it wouldn't have affected anything, but that was the most points of anyone that got picked up on a bench.
So it wasn't me?
No, this is since last week's waivers cleared. You picked
up Duvernay like a month ago, bro.
Did it really? Has it been that long?
It's okay. Yeah. No, you just admit that you didn't know how this all worked. This is a weekly segment. It's not like someone you picked up the whole season. I can't even imagine how hard that would be to track. It's already.
I just thought it was the most points sitting on your bench all the time, and I was like, wow.
No.
These are very
it's just
obscure names that I don't really know, and they're scoring lots of points on benches.
It used to be hard because it used to be like the entire league would have like 12 pickups, and then Donnie would have like 16. And so I'd have to I wanted to figure out everyone that Donnie dropped if they went off. So it's just so much more work. So it actually is a little bit easier this year with Donnie being a normal person.
You're welcome.
We're going to lose him in like 4 months, and then he's not going to be normal ever again.
Donnie?
Yeah.
That's not true. Why would you lose me?
Because you're going to have a kid, and then you're going to replace us with
I
him, with your new kid. But this is a new one.
I have so many kids. One more, it's not
going to
name.
You're going to forget about us.
Do you have a name, or can we vote?
Yeah,
league vote?
Jasper.
He's got it tattooed on his body, man. I already tried for Pete. And it made the list, but it didn't make it that high up on the list, apparently.
We could do Sean. I vote for Sean Peter.
Sean Peter?
One word.
How about Sheeter?
Yeah, Sheeter.
Just mix them together. Cheater. I'll run it by tab, but I'm not.
Or Peton.
Peter.
Peton.
Peter Chartwell.
Or Pishon. I like Pishon.
Yeah.
Yeah. This seems like a great idea.
I don't think so at all. It's a terrible name.
You guys want to get to...
You let your kid name the kid, so why can't we name the kid?
You want to get what's going down in the league?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Is it my turn, Pete?
Poisoning the water hole.
Poison the water hole. All right. I'm ready.
Go ahead, Donnie. Talk about this first one.
All right. So my wide receiver, Cooper Kupp, hurt his ankle. He's still expected to play. Hasn't been in practice, though. But it is only Wednesday, so we'll see what happens.
How did you get Cooper Kupp? Hold on. Slow your roll there.
What's up?
I didn't know you had Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I've had him for a few weeks.
Was that a trade this year?
The second time he's mentioned it this episode.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I traded him.
What did you give up for Cooper Kupp?
I traded
one in the league for 2 years.
I traded AJ Brown and Leonard Fournette for him.
Also, I just popped the Godfather cherry while you were talking about Cooper Kupp.
So you traded AJ Brown.
My boy.
Okay.
Yeah, AJ Brown and Lenny.
Okay, I traded Cooper Kupp for Adam Thielen 2 years ago.
That's a bummer, man. Sorry.
Didn't you win a championship 2 years ago, though?
Yeah,
so that worked out.
Yeah,
it did. It worked out.
Yeah, that was okay, whatever, worked out.
Kiefer's Devondre Campbell, who went off and got 26.8 points recently, was ruled out last week with a knee injury. So we'll see what happens there. That was when he played Joe, right? And then ended up losing. That was a good match. I wish he won. I wish he did win.
We should do a commissioner correction for Joe just being the villain. He gets -1 point.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, minus 10%.
Yeah, it would send it out.
Well, now he'll notice.
Yeah.
Now he'll notice.
You don't wait till the end of the week. You just lower all his players' points by 2 or 3.
I think the Donnie bot will report if we do something as a commissioner, but I don't know. I still don't understand why the Donnie bot didn't report our trade necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know.
It knew it was too exciting.
It's
okay.
Yeah, Pete sent me a thing. It was like, "Did you see it?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Yahoo didn't alert me. Discord, the Donnie bot didn't alert me. I'm like, "What are you talking?"
I mean, all my trades that everyone agrees are good later on, so they get spicy about. So I'm glad it just kind of went under the radar.
I definitely did not kill the Donnie bot for sure.
Maybe one day Sean will stop being so disgruntled about his trade he made 5 years
I'll just say
ago.
I don't think I've ever made a trade that I've offered first.
All right, the Lions built
Cooper Kupp. All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't you offer trades all the time for people that you want?
Swift?
Yeah.
For Swift?
I'll tell you.
I talk to people first, and it just doesn't happen, so I just don't offer them a trade.
Sean, I'll tell you right now.
So.
I'll tell you that if you want Cooper Kupp, everyone is available on my team.
I don't. God, it'd be great.
I'll trade you Najee Harris for Nick Chubb.
Kamara for Cooper Kupp, straight up.
I'll trade you Najee Harris and Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Nick Chubb.
He's offering 2-for-1s garbage, Johnny. 3-for-1s, I don't even know. He just listed 7 people, all right, including piles of garbage. All right, so
I'll even throw in Kadarius Toney.
let me get through
Donnie.
this news. Let me get through this
Alvin
news.
Kamara.
I gotta talk about. I gotta
Alright.
talk about this. I gotta talk
NFL
about.
trades.
Okay, you
I gotta
have
talk about the silver hawk. The silver
How's
hawk.
it? Wait, Pete, how's it doing? Any wear spots on it?
No,
I
it's
didn't
good.
Paint it as well. Okay.
T.J.
I mean-
Hawkinson was traded to the rival Vikings in swap in lieu of draft picks. So there you go. Pete has T.J. Hawkinson.
Can I talk about it, or we just want to end this?
Yeah, talk
episode?
about it. How do you feel about this as a Lions fan?
As a Lions fan, it hurts to say that. At first, it was crazy to trade someone to a divisional rival, but I think we're obviously not in it this year. So they're just working on a rebuild, and 2 draft spots is great for a position that isn't that hard to fill.
You guys weren't using them.
You guys, first of all, it's not like they're crowdsourcing the play calls on an app for all Detroit like locals. Yeah.
You got one of the best tight ends in the league, and you guys weren't using them.
You guys,
That's true.
Okay, that's right. That's right. We got one of the best running backs. Not using him.
Under
We got one of the best wide
And you got
receivers,
a
and
wide
we're not using
receiver
him.
that you're just going to throw it to like 12 times every game. So now that
Yeah,
Hawkinson's
we'll
gone,
always be behind. No, we need to devalue Ross St. Brown because I'm working on a trade offer. Guys, clearly
Alright.
injury prone.
next.
Lions will never be working from behind.
Next
All right.
news.
The Bears acquired Chase Claypool, like we talked about earlier, who Angel owns, from the Steelers for a 2nd-round pick. The Dolphins picked up Broncos' Bradley Chubb for a 1st-round pick and Chase Edmonds. 49ers sent Jeff Wilson Jr., who Derek picked up, to the Dolphins for some draft picks. And the Falcons sent wide receiver Calvin Ridley to the Jaguars, who is not eligible to play till Game 1 of 2023. So
Does
we'll
Kiefer
see.
still have him?
I think he's a free agent.
him.
Yeah,
he's
free
free.
agent. So could be a good keeper wide receiver if you don't have one. If anyone's paying attention. So
Okay. Yeah.
Justin and
Yeah. Do that.
Steven.
yeah, anybody that doesn't have a good wide receiver, it might work out. Who knows? Bills acquire the pass catching running back Naheem Hines from the Colts, who Terry has, and then Roquan Smith was traded from the Bears to the Ravens, and Sean is upset at any possible upset in his scoring. So he thinks this. Do you think this will hurt your IDP scores, Sean?
I don't really know how that works. I'm used to getting other positions traded. I mean, one would think he would just fall into the same position and just.
Maybe. I mean, it's hard. He was basically the leader of the defense. Like he was like the
Yeah.
captain, and he's
So
he's
I'd have to
filling a
look into
different
that.
role.
I'd have to look
Yeah.
into that, like see who's the defense captain, who's calling the shots on the Ravens.
Right.
I don't know if the Ravens are playing 3-4 or 4-3 or what.
Yeah.
I'll find out. It's so fun to find out.
I believe it's Ray Lewis.
I mean, like
Ray
a player
Lewis.
you want to be set and forget.
Ray
I'm
Lewis,
excited
that's
for
good.
Chase Claypool leaving because I think it will free Deontay Johnson.
I don't know, man. The Steelers are a mess.
Hey,
I don't-
Deontay Johnson has the 4th most targets, I think, in the league right now.
That's weird. I mean,
It's-
What's
but
his
if you
target
just throw
to
a-
catch
throw a
ratio?
ball towards-
Hey, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about his quarterback. Any of that. We're not
Which
talking
one?
about their
Throw the
targets.
ball
Trubisky
towards you.
or
Talking
Pickett?
about yards after catch. We're talking about targets here, all right? We're talking about practice.
We're not talking about playoffs. We're talking about targets.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, matchup of the week was a huge success for Coinstar. Or whatever charity that he donates to. Because okay.
United Way. Guess what? You're getting a chunk of change.
Yeah. So
is that your chosen charity?
I haven't been to the Coinstar machine yet to decide, but I think there's a bunch of them on there.
yeah, there's several. So we'll
Maybe
probably
Ronnie
just gonna
McDonald. I
decide-
don't know.
I'll decide on the spot probably, and donate it.
Maybe we should
Good thought.
donate
You
to
have
the
to have a
NFL
video,
players
Donnie.
that get the
Yeah,
brain
of
disease,
course.
the CFT
We
or
have to-
whatever it's called.
You have to have a video, Donnie, so that you don't choose Xbox Live gift card as your charity.
I don't trust him
That's-
either. For
I'd
some
like
reason,
to-
I don't trust him. Donnie's like, I could use
He's
some
greasy,
charity.
man. Yeah.
This was was my idea to give the money away, and you were like,
Oh, that
10
makes
cents
it.
a point is so much. Why would you want to do? I was like, because I want to donate to charity because I'm a good guy.
How many tape
I'm
gloves
very-
do you have where you just insert them into
Mickey
like take a
Bandits?
penny, like
Mickey
the machine, the
Bandits.
tip in, yeah, and then you just walk out. with,
Only the weapon.
All right.
I'm having a third
game
child
of the-
soon. Here we go.
Game of the
Yeah.
week, week 8 results. It was Angel and Timmy, and Pete. Pete had him like pegged low, and so he's putting in $5.60 into the bank,
Wow.
which is a good chunk. About 20% of his total amount from this season so
25%.
far. So pretty good chunk. Pretty good. And then I'm donating $2.80 this
I mean,
past week.
the season's half over, right?
Yeah. So what?
And like you've only had to do 23, so it's not the worst.
No.
You know,
I-
I just had to
if-
like
No,
get my
this
car
is.
repaired for like 300 times.
All right, we'll
this-
be donating to
okay.
Sean
Oh yeah.
and his car
Oh, yeah,
repairs.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm probably
All
on
right.
if you just keep scrolling.
Yeah. Just probably the Sean donation pot. All right.
Oh, I
So
told you my
we-
start story, right?
Yeah, about
No,
the
wait.
bus ride to
So
Denver.
I'm on a bus from where I work in Rocky Mountain National Park to Denver, and I overhear someone as we get into Denver that the only reason they took this bus, which is an 80-mile bus for like $12, is they wanted to use the Coinstar machine. So
man, that's
I mean,
great.
even
That's
with
fantastic.
all that confusion and like why, and it doesn't seem to make sense.
You know
just
what?
Makes sense.
It does. It just
Yeah.
makes
It just makes
So-
sense.
thanks.
He probably had
thanks,
like a garbage bag full of coins.
You know what? Thanks, Coinstar.
thanks Coinstar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coinstar always.
Hold on,
hooks us
sorry.
up.
I'm doing bad at Coinstar animations. It
Oh my
just
gosh.
makes sense.
Just makes sense. Thanks, Coinstar. Just we'll edit that. We'll edit that in the
I need
All
to
right.
hotkey that to like C or something, and then I can just push C
Yeah.
and make that happen.
like every 30 seconds. Just pop it up
Just
really
put
fast.
something, Put something on
just
your
really
skull where you think it, and it just happens.
All right, so week 9 matchup. So we're gonna roll the dice here and see which matchup will be game of the week this week. So matchup 1 is me and Terry. Matchup 2 is gonna be Tim and Pete. Matchup 3 is Justin and Joe. So God, I hope Justin wins. I know he's not going to. I'm sorry, but I hope he does.
Poor
And then
Justin.
I know, poor Justin. He's changed his name. I just noticed to Pralines and Dick. So
That
that's-
was before I played him.
That's fantastic. All right, and then Sean and Angel are matchup number 4. Matchup number 5 is gonna be Steven and Sully. Matchup 6 gonna be Kiefer and Derek. So Kiefer and Derek matchup this week will decide if they get kicked out of the playoffs. So that's a big matchup for them.
And relegated.
All right. All right, here we
I feel
go.
like-
Let's do this matchup.
There's one more game this season.
Matchup number 2. So it's gonna be Pete and Timmy.
No.
You're the matchup of the week. This
So
is
Timmy
Timmy's
wins.
third. This is Timmy's third appearance in Game of the Week.
The game is rigged.
Yeah, so this is his third appearance, and he's won them all. He's 2-0. Let's see
I
if
mean,
Pete can knock him off.
like-
Game of the Week.
I mean, like, he got DeAndre Hopkins recently. He's just like on a roll.
Brees's
Yeah, he's
St.
he
Brees's
is.
hospital right now is struggle bussing,
Yeah.
so I don't see this one going very well.
You never know, though,
I'm
man.
playing.
because-
I'm putting in a bunch
You
of
gotta
nobodies and hoping for touchdowns.
So, oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to say Timmy's gonna beat you on this one, Pete. Travis Etienne really, like with James Robinson leaving, took over. Josh Jacobs has been going off. Jalen Waddle's been going off. DeAndre Hopkins is back.
I
Like,
told you I was gonna spend 80-something fab on Etienne. I just had 5 running backs on my team at the time.
yeah.
Hadn't made those trades yet.
Well,
Well,
And-
shoulda,
So
woulda,
sad.
coulda, and
The-
now you're
The only thing on
Okay.
Timmy's team that may take a hit is maybe Raheem Mostert with Jeff Wilson Jr. going to Miami, but I don't even think.
I mean, look at it.
Wait, how does he have so many running backs that are playing? You just named like 4 running backs that has playing right now.
No, I named Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, and Raheem Mostert.
Who's his wide receivers? Hopkins.
He's got Jalen Waddle and DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay, but
every position is
Hopkins
like
is going up against a pretty
spot.
good shutdown defense right now.
Oh, Seattle.
The Hawks have been playing some really good D.
But it's DeAndre Hopkins.
But he's like a wind gust away from being injured
I mean,
again.
he's got the stack though.
No.
So the only way I think the only way you win is because he's going in a bit with the stack. Like so, it's high risk, high reward.
If Seattle shuts down Arizona completely, then I think you got a chance, Pete.
Yeah,
thanks,
Kyler
guys.
Murray gets like what 11. DeAndre Hopkins gets like 4. There you go.
Let's go Hawks.
Yeah.
You got to stack. You got to stack with Herbert.
Yeah, you got
Palmer.
Yeah, you got your new guy Palmer.
I got the wide receiver 1 for.
Stack.
And I will say, Pete, Gabe Davis is playing against the Jets this week, and the Jets have been garbage as of late. So I could see Gabe Davis going off. Yeah.
Stack.
I'd love to have Josh Allen. Maybe he will trade him to me so I can have that stack.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Oh man, no, Clyde.
First round draft pick.
Pacheco.
3 years ago. He's
all right.
Pacheco.
Earned it.
All right, so my guess is gonna be Timmy. 122.
You be nice.
Sorry.
122.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm going 122.
Whoa.
And Pete, I'm gonna go 91. Sorry.
Oh,
Pete.
thank you for being generous. I thought you were gonna give me like 80. Whoa.
I am being generous. I am being
Johnny,
generous.
Like if you look at Timmy's like schedule, he made 122 twice.
I just
higher.
Look, man. It's about the kids. I'm donating money, so it's okay if I get it wrong.
Okay.
All right, so 122 Timmy, and then Pete. What did I say? 91. What did I say? 91. Okay. All right. All right. What you got? What you got for Timmy and for yourself? You got to pick yourself to win. You got to.
I don't like this.
Is it a requirement?
I am trying. I am going after, like, I did spend a bunch of fab this week so that I could compete and try and beat Timmy. I'm going to give myself 98.
98. Okay. I like it. I like the confidence.
Yep. And I'm going to give Timmy...
I only made 98 twice.
90.
Sorry. Oh.
3.
93. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
dude,
I don't know about this. You're gonna
so he's made
so much donations.
Timmy's made less than 93 3 times, and twice he's only made like 5 more. But his team's on a roll and healthy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
I had to pick
Sean,
myself.
you want to guess?
Hey, I can give.
See what you got.
But it doesn't matter though. I could be like Timmy 88 and me 122, and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's just for fun, man.
Yeah.
It's for the kids.
I'm really,
for me.
I'm really just hoping that Timmy eats a shit burger this week and that it doesn't work out for him. You know, like
it could happen. It could. I will say he has Raheem Mostert and Waddle. So if the Dolphins get shut down and if Arizona gets shut down, then you'll win.
Who are the Dolphins playing?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look and see.
So the Dolphins are
in Chicago.
Tyreek Hill's not going to be shut down. They're playing Chicago.
Chicago's not bad defensively.
Well, they just got rid of Roquan.
They did just.
That's not.
They did get rid of.
I will say this anymore. My beautiful running back is broken.
All right.
All of them.
What do you got? What do you got, Sean? What you got? Let's hear these guesses.
101 for Timmy. And I'm sorry, Pete. Only 96.5. Pete.
Oh, 96.5. Okay.
All this money will go towards your car.
And yeah. Who is the lowest it's against in our league?
Probably
The lowest.
Timmy.
Is it Timmy
It
still?
used to be Timmy. I think it's gotten
The,
better.
the lowest points against.
It used to be like it was like 100. It was by 100 was when Timmy
It's
was.
weird. I can't sort
was-
on the website, but only the app.
All right, so it is Timmy has the lowest points against with 627.
Who is the most?
Justin has the most with 938. So it's
Oh my
almost
God.
over 300 point difference there. So that's a big.
It's 100.
Now we'll give Justin this. His one win is on me.
Who has most points? For.
I feel
Dundee?
bad for Justin. So the most points for is gonna be.
It's probably Joe, right?
It's
His
Joe,
team-
yeah.
His team is broken. We
t-
must destroy him.
So top 3 most points for is gonna be Joe, Angel, and me, and then bottom 3 is Sully is the bottom, then Justin, then Steven. So that's our bottom 3. So, guys, gotta pick it up, man.
You can't do anything now. These are other people playing sports, not us. It's not like spirit energy.
Yeah, we need some Joe injuries.
That's the only
Can
thing.
we-
I told you guys the only thing that saved us for the last like 3 or 4
Donnie,
years.
can you do some Reaper magic? Like, you used to be an expert at this. You used to like.
I know
You
I've
used to
lost my
make these
mojo.
things come into air.
I know I've lost my mojo.
We did
I
do
will
one the other
say-
day, though. We did get one. We did injure somebody after we mentioned them.
Who did we injure? I
You
don't
messaged me and
remember.
you were like, "We did it." It's on the Discord.
Do
Oh,
we think Angel
it-
and Joe are a lock for playoff buys?
who? Angel and Joe?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Timmy and
You
Joe.
talking about Timmy?
Yeah.
No, they're not a lock. No,
I need you to Reaper
say-
somebody now.
Yeah.
no. We have
Do
a one extra week in the season. So like, I don't think they're a lock for the bye week. I mean, Joe still has to play me in the rivalry week.
17
number
weeks?
2.
Wait, is it 17? How many
Sorry,
weeks?
are you
in
roster
our
baiting right
fantasy-
now when you talk about beating Joe in your second matchup right now?
I think the Teddy Buddies are going to come out strong rivalry week 2 and make up for the first one. So
I
see what
feel like we should do the trade. We should do the player swap again.
Dude, it'd be so great.
I feel like you
you
should.
remember-
If Kiefer, it'd be so great if Keeper gets 112 fab.
Do you remember that when we swapped the?
Oh,
we each got to choose one player off the other team.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait,
And I lost. I think I took a wide receiver from you, and you took Julio Jones from me, and then beat me with Julio Jones.
I have to
Yeah.
imagine Tom was so angry if he was still around for that.
Who did you take from him? Who was?
I don't remember. I think he and I may have like I don't know. I think we swapped
feel
running
like-
back. I think it
I
was
feel
like Kamara for one of his running backs. Yeah. I think he
Man,
had,
I gotta find those draft
who's the guy with like the CTE craziness who's out of the league right now?
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I think it was Antonio Brown for Kamara's.
No, he had. That was on Terry's team for sure.
Terry's had
Antonio Brown,
Antonio
right?
Brown forever.
Yeah, he had him for a long time.
He had some
Another
other guy.
player
Okay.
that Terry just held on to until they died.
He did. He held on to him for a very long time.
Terry, you gotta drop Russell Wilson, buddy. He's not.
He's
a keeper,
holding
bud.
on.
Hey, don't let other people have their. Don't let them
He's
have their
really-
fun.
Is
Like,
Terry
keep really
alive?
good fun to
I
feel
don't-
safe
I don't
that you'll
know.
have-
He's been
It's a
kind
good
of
question.
quiet recently.
I haven't heard from Terry in a while, so I'm not quite
You
sure.
have to pry Kamara from me. Like, even with him missing half the next season, you have to pry him from me. Although if you offered me Swift.
You will drop him at the end of this year. I guarantee it.
No, I mean, like, what other two running backs? I got Kamara and Aaron Jones. I lost Brees. I would have kept Brees.
But Kamara's gonna have like a heck of a suspension.
Yeah, but sat through those before.
Those people don't
Man,
go
I
on
don't-
IR though.
I know. Oh,
And we have a
I
smaller bench.
know.
And it also,
I
you're trying to
know.
get that 5-year.
I know. I know. Okay.
I think so. Is our
I had
reset?
I had Dak Prescott set my bench the whole year once, and he wasn't an IR. I had some.
I think
snack.
reset's
Ew.
2 years away.
It's 2025, right?
Yeah,
Did we do
it's on the.
2020?
Is it perfectly
Wait,
on
so
the
it's three.
line?
It's to be 3 years.
Yeah,
away.
I think I think we did it on 2020. I think was the first reset.
Yeah, I was on my hike and I managed to get lucky with service at a bar, and I'm in the corner drafting, and people are just staring at me. And that's the year I won.
Yeah, I think 2025 is the next reset. So we have 2 more seasons. This is our 3rd season of the current one. So
yep.
So 20. We have this season and then 2 more.
Kept Julio and Camaro. Probably keep the same 2 in 2025.
No, Julio and Camaro.
Yeah.
I hope that's not true.
Which one do you think I wouldn't keep? Well, I guess I'll probably drop Camaro. I'll probably keep Julio.
Please drop Tyreek. Please drop him.
Hey, Pete, I found a picture from that rivalry week where we swapped. Wait, I'm gonna send it on Discord. You should post it up on the. I sent it on Discord. You should. Well, I can't. I only found this one picture, but it's just so funny, and it's got like all the OGs because it's like Pacifico and Wes and Sarah still in the league. It's pretty funny.
Sarah Borquez.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's the choose your fighter.
Yeah. Look how good our Photoshop skills were.
We've gotten so much better.
I like Sean's face. It's pretty great.
Okay, I'm trying to save the image.
It's pretty hilarious. I can't find the other ones like where it showed like which players we took from each other. I did find the final scores.
Do you know my favorite that I keep thinking about is the collusion from last year where the players just went. Miles Gaskin went from team to team after 1 week to the next week, and they were just and Miles Gaskin.
The graphic I made where he's just flying back and forth through the air, like it's super.
People used to be obsessed with Miami. No, I have a player from Miami.
We did put out a hard warning that you cannot just change players back and forth, guys. Like. Obviously,
we had Timmy on, and we have him recorded on here being like, we worked out a deal where we would swap players after 1 week and go back to normal. And you're like, that is not allowed.
It's the kind of thing where if you didn't know it was beforehand, like I don't think anyone's gonna hold you to it. But roster sharing is collusion.
Definitely.
I really wanted to do something like that. Because I didn't play a tight end like 2 weeks ago, because I didn't want to drop anyone.
Well, on Rivalry Week, we were joking around about like just swapping players just for the Tutty Buddies to win.
I mean, is it collusion though? If you guys are on the same team,
I don't know.
Is it like Tutty Buddies?
Because if you take a vote to see if it's collusion, it will be like half the people will be like no, and the other half will be like yeah.
The other
so like it'll be a grid, locked
themselves. Yeah. They have no integrity, knowledge, integrity, excellence.
So
integrity, excellence.
This does bring us.
I don't know where the image went, but I do have it saved somewhere.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay.
This does bring us to Kiefer's Burrow Milk. If you have anything to say before you go, Sean, before we log out of here for the night.
That's what Kiefer's Burrow Milk is. Just put the guest on the spot.
Yeah, basically.
This is your time to shine. What you got going on in the next few weeks? Any trades out there that you're looking to shop?
So I think I got my tight end, quarterback, 2 running backs. I'm trying to make a trade for a wide receiver. I don't think I'm winning this year, so I'm just looking to get my 6 keepers improved.
Okay.
So just waiting for a great wide receiver to die to trade for them. For a team who is in contention.
Who are you trying to have die?
The
Sun Gods?
Yeah. Maybe he gets hurt for 2 weeks minorly. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
maybe
man.
do it. Timmy's got DJ Moore, is that right?
Timmy has DJ
No,
Moore.
he doesn't. He has DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins.
I was thinking, maybe Michael Thomas. I'm curious what your thoughts are on Michael Thomas.
I'm not very high on Michael Thomas.
He's doing the same thing he did the past 2 years.
Okay, so when he plays,
DJ Hopkins.
he's great. but it seems like something's going on where he doesn't either want to play or he's just.
Is he the new
Made of
Kadarius Toney?
He's the new Julio Jones.
Look at that Sam Darnold.
Look at your creator, Sam Darnold. Look at that man who made you. Look up at him.
You're talking to him, to me. Such a great camera, although, yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the paint.
It looks great. It turned
the
out great.
Golden Darnold, but I didn't spend very little time on
Look up at your creator, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh.
Look up at him.
I don't know if I can claim, but yeah, when in 1982, when Ghostbusters
it was like 88
came out, and I created the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
What was going through your head when you chose him to be the destroyer of New York City?
I was paid by that I don't know. I was paid by them as product placement. It's all business.
It's all business.
Like if someone told me to put like Heathcliff the cat in, or like a Ninja Turtle in, just would have done that.
Then Heathcliff was going in for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. That's yeah, it's Burrow's milk. Kiefer's Burrow milk. Let's talk about Ghostbusters the movie.
Yeah, that was
product
great.
Placement.
Excellently
that's
done.
Some good milk. That's some good milk right
Well,
there.
we're approaching our last episode length, so it's time for the outro. So.
All right.
You got any closing thoughts, Sean?
You guys just asked me.
Okay, good. Nothing else.
Glad you invited me.
Donnie, you got any closing thoughts?
Mayhem. No, I mean, have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and mash that button.
All right.